afternoon, Tigers, and welcome to TigerVision News for Wednesday, March 2nd.
I'm Bliss, and this is my co-host, Sophie. Thanks for joining us today.
Today is a very important day in the history of our state.
That's right, March 2nd is Texas History Day.
Why is it important? Check this out.
Houston, Austin, Santa Ana, Davy Crockett, remember the Alamo! Lots of famous people and places to cover, but here's the Texas Revolution in 3 minutes. So to understand the revolution, we must start before the revolution. In 1821, Mexico was big, really big, and fresh off its own battle for independence from Spain. It had a lot of land and nobody to inhabit it. So Mexico started a program. We want you to become an impresario. Impresarios were in charge of recruiting new settlers. They didn't have money, they had land, lots of land. And Americans love free stuff, especially free land. Yeehaw! Impresario Stephen F. Austin recruited the first 300 families and established the town of San Felipe de Austin as the central hub of Texas. Things were okay, but then Antonio Lopez de Santa Anna became president. And even though he was elected, he acted like a crazy dictator, doing very dictatory stuff like throw out the Constitution. The Texans didn't like that, and suddenly they started to think of independence. Mexico was getting suspicious, and in 1835 sent troops to take back a cannon they had loaned the Texan settlers in Gonzales. But when they arrived, come and take it! They were met with a flag and a big boom. Texas had started a revolution. Texan troops were even able to push the Mexican forces out of San Antonio and took command of the Alamo. Santa Anna was muy mad. He sent a force of 6,500 men, including himself, to Texas. First stop, the Alamo. Inside were famous Texans like Jim Bowie, William Travis, and the hero frontiersman from Tennessee, Davy Crockett. Meanwhile, over in the bustling town of Washington on the Brazos, a group of other men gathered and on March 2nd, 1836 declared, Texas is independent!
4 days later,
Santa Anna's troops attacked the Alamo at daybreak, and within an hour or so, all 180 Texans lay dead, including Davy Crockett. When the news spread, everyone freaked out. They began to retreat in what's called the Runaway Scrape and burn their cities to the ground so Santa Anna's troops would find no supplies.
A few weeks later,
Mexican troops captured 340 more Texan soldiers as they retreated from Goliad. And on Palm Sunday, they executed them all and burned their bodies in the Goliad massacre. Texas was getting walloped. But one man had a plan. Here comes the General, Sam Houston. The Texan retreat allowed him to build an army. Pretty much any man with a gun could join the fight. And on a swampy patch of earth called San Jacinto, Houston and his 900 men met up with Santa Anna's much larger army. And in the middle of the afternoon on April 21st, Houston launched an attack. Surprise! Remember the Alamo, remember Goliad! The Texans overwhelmed the Mexican army and won the battle in just 18 minutes. 650 Mexicans died and only 11 Texans. Santa Anna was captured the next day, hiding in the brush, and forced to sign the Treaty of Velasco, acknowledging Texas as an independent nation. Well, the revolution was over, but Mexico never officially recognized Texas, and when Texas joined the USA in 1845, it even started the Mexican-American War. But that's a whole nother story. For now, Texas was independent.
It's important that we remember all the people and events that helped shape our great state into what it is today.
Happy Texas Independence Day to us all.
Now let's check in with Grayson and see what's going on in weather. Hi, I'm Grayson with your weather. Today's current conditions, partly cloudy, 70 degrees. Today's national forecast, pretty warmer in our area. 5-day forecast, nice temperatures for the next 4 days with a cold front expected Monday. I'm Grayson with your weather. Back to you. Thanks, Grayson.
Now let's check in with sports.
Hello, FMS sports fans. I'm Brinkley, and this is Kaylee, and here's a look at today's sports.
Members of the tennis A teams are excited about today's match.
They're playing Evans in what could be one of the best matches of the year.
Here's more.
Hi, I'm Emery here with
Lucy.
Aiden.
Who are y'all playing today?
Evans.
What's the hardest thing about playing tennis?
Serving.
When and where is the match?
It's at FHS at 4 o'clock.
How long have you been playing the game?
3 years.
What are you looking forward to most about the match?
Just seeing how much I've improved.
Thank you.
Good luck at the match today.
B and C members face the Eagles tomorrow at 4:30.
That's all we have for sports.
Back to you.
That's all we have for today.
Thanks for watching TigerVision News.
Until then, Tigers.
Bye.